Minor Mole here, and I'm sorry for not making any review episodes for episodes 46 and 47 because I've been busy for the past 2 weeks. Remember, I am a college junior, so don't expect me to do this every single time. And even then, I also said I wasn't gonna review like every Pokemon Sun and Moon episode due to because of whatever, or because of preference. I mean, but hey, I'm being generous to y'all. But before I go to giving my thoughts of episode 48, I'll just say this. Episode 46, man, I guess 6.5, and then 47, which was last week's episode, was actually pretty good in the sense of plot. And oh boy, get ready for me to share my thoughts of episode 48, which is yesterday's episode. But before I do that, gotta do this. Since I am reviewing a Pokemon episode, time to advertise some Facebook Pokemon groups. And now, the first one to advertise is, as always, Club Amore Shipping. And then there's also Pokehell. Then of course, Poketown. And last but not least, Poketropolis. And don't forget to be part of those groups. Links to those will be in the description below. And especially with Poketropolis, as we are nearing our 500 member milestone, go follow it because since I am the so-called mayor of that group, I am doing or at least one of the admins in there has helped me make a poll for which off-topic date you guys want, and whatever it is, it will be decided once we hit the 500 members. So invite all your friends that like Pokemon. Anyway, I think I said enough of that. But anyway, without any further ado, let's get into my thoughts of my reviewing of episode 48 of Pokemon Sun and Moon. Now, as you may see, this is like, well, not I guess I wouldn't say another generic episode necessarily, but with this episode, we start off with at Professor Kukui's house, if I remember correctly. Professor Burnett is checking out Nevi, I think for usual diagnostics. And then once that's done, then Ash's Alolan friends come over, because apparently there's a sleepover going on. And then when everyone sees where Ash sleeps, everyone wants to fight for who's gonna sleep in that area tonight. And no, I'm not gonna do the little Lenny face thing. No. dirty jokes aside. So, of course, if the girls win, wink wink. But once that happens, then just another generic part of the Sun and Moon episode. Everyone plays games. Well, by everyone I mean the kids. In which Lana and Sophocles lose first, and then Ash. And then after the games, then Ash, Mellow, and Lily help Professor Burnett with the cooking. And then Sophocles, Kiawe, and Lana, help Professor Kukui clean up the place, since Kiawe made a mess of it during the game. Can't get Kiawe with her Z moves! But anyway, they finish early. Well, the ones who were helping cleaning finish early, so the kids ask if they can watch on TV. And heck, even Rotom-Dex joins the fight of what TV show to watch between Sophocles, Lana, Rotom-Dex, and Kiawe. And of course, Kiawe's pick ends up winning, because they all end up getting hooked into that baseball game. But anyway, time passes by, and now Ash, Nalo, and Lily and Professor Bernard are done finished cooking. So then, when they're about to eat, that dang it Munchlax just runs onto the table and eats everything. So from then after that, I don't know, the kids, I guess, are being kids, and then Professor Kukui and Professor Bernard end up going shopping for food. And then back to the kids, you see Ash's Litten and his Lycanroc train, as apparently they usually do on the beach, which then motivates Kiawe's Alolan Marowak and his Turtonator to also do the same thing. And now, yeah, there's a little bit of training going on from those 4 Pokemon, and then now fast forward, Professor Kukui and Burnett both come back with the food and eat, and now it's night. Well, now it's time for everyone to sleep. So in this, then Lily kind of wakes up and then goes to the beach alone with Shidon, who's the name of Lily's Alolan Vulpix, tags along and follows her. And then Professor Burnett also notices she was awake and ends up following her to the beach. So then from there they talk a little bit about Lucamine from both of their perspectives. And then next day, or in the morning, Ash and the Alolan gang are going to school. Are gonna go to school, I should say. And Professor Professor Kukui, sorry. Professor Kukui and Professor Burnett end up staying, discussing something. And then, on the way to school, Lily ends up thinking about how Gladion's been doing, mostly because of the conversation she had with Professor Burnett. And then out of nowhere comes Nevi and teleports her to where Gladion is. And boy, this is where the plot thickens. Because now, after Lily has been exposed to type Null in Gladion, something's going on with Lily. Then Nevi returns her to her friends, and then apparently she is avoiding Alolan Vulpix. Yep. Plot, am I right? I'll have to see what happens in the later episodes. I'm not gonna spoil any of what the spoilers have said, but boy is Sun and Moon getting good. Plot-wise. And I think that's all I have to say for this episode 48 review. But boy, the ending really got me. That's probably one of the only reasons why I would rate it pretty, or as one of the better Sun and Moon episodes. As bad as the start it had a good ending. Plot ending. But anyway, now that I have that aside, don't forget to follow me and like me on my social media. Like me on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. And subscribe to me on YouTube. Links to those will be in the description below as well. And I think that's it. Minor Mole, signing out until next time. Goodbye. And if you think there's anything else I should be doing with my YouTube life, do also comment that below. And I would also like to do a Q&A eventually, if you guys would like to ask some questions, then I can answer them. Whether in a separate Q&A video if I have enough questions, or in or if I don't have enough questions asked, then I'll feature them at the end of a video. Anyway, signing off. Goodbye. Until next time.